Learning English is a big job, but you can do it step by step. In 2 years, with a little work every day, you can speak, read, write, and listen in English. I will share some ideas that many people use to learn English. These ideas use simple words and easy sentences. You can try these steps and see progress in your English. When you start, it is best to set a clear goal. First, you should ask yourself, why do I want to learn English? Maybe you want to talk with new friends. Maybe you want a good job. Maybe you want to enjoy movies, music, and books. Write your goal in a paper. A goal might be, I want to speak English well. Put this paper somewhere you can see it every day. This way you remember why you study and you feel happy when you see your goal. Every day, you can study a little bit of English. This does not take a long time. Even 20 minutes every day is good. If you study a little bit each day, you can get better step by step. You need 4 skills to learn a language: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. I will share some ideas for each skill. You can use these ideas as your guide. Sometimes, you may feel that learning is hard. That is normal. Many people feel that way at first. But if you keep going, you will get better. Every word you learn and every sentence you speak are small steps on a big road. Do not give up if things are slow. Remember that every day you learn a little more, your English becomes a bit more clear. Let us talk about listening. Listening is very important. To learn to listen well, you can try many ways. One way is to listen to simple songs in English. You can also listen to short talks on the phone. Many websites and apps have easy talks. Even if you do not understand every word, listen to the sounds. The more you listen, the better you will get. You can play the sound many times and try to say the words. This is a very good way to learn how words sound. Now, let us talk about speaking. Speaking is the way we use our voice to talk to other people. When you start, do not worry about mistakes. Mistakes are good because they help you learn. You can speak in simple words. For example, say, "Hello, how are you?" or "I like tea." At first, you can speak to a friend or even to yourself in a mirror. When you speak by yourself, you feel more sure. The more you speak, the easier it will be. Do not be afraid of mistakes. Every time you try, you learn a bit more. You may try to read a sentence and say it out loud. That is a very good practice. Now, let us look at reading. Reading English is a fun way to know new words. You can start with children's books. Children's books have simple words and many pictures. These books help you see the meaning of words in a nice way. Also, you can read easy news articles. Look at the simple parts of the story and learn new words from the pictures. Do not worry if you do not understand all the words. Try to see the story and learn the new words one by one. You can use a small notebook to write new words. Later, you can look at the notebook and repeat the words to remember them. Writing is the last big skill. Writing helps you use the words you learn. It shows you how to make sentences. Write a few words every day about your day. For example, you can write, "I woke up early." "I had breakfast." "I walked to work." This is a small piece of work that makes a big difference. At first, write simple sentences. Do not try to write long stories. As you get better, you can write longer texts. Writing your thoughts helps your brain use English in a clear way. Now, I want to talk about making a study plan. A study plan is a plan that tells you what you will do each day. A good plan does not take too much time. You can plan to use 10 or 15 minutes for each skill. For example, you can use 15 minutes in the morning to listen to an English podcast or to a song. Then, in the afternoon, you can speak with a friend or repeat words out loud. In the evening, you can read a simple book or an article. And before bed, you can write a few lines about your day in English. This is a small plan that, if you do every day, will help you grow. It is a good idea to use a calendar or a list. Write your plan on a paper or in a notebook. Each day, when you finish a part of your study, you can tick a box. When you see the boxes fill up, you feel happy. Small steps every day build a big change. Even if you study for only a short time each day, the habit will help you. If you like technology, there are many free apps for learning English. Many apps have games that show you new words. These apps use pictures and sounds. They ask you to match words with pictures. They ask you to listen and click the correct word. These games make learning fun. You can use them for 5 minutes or 10 minutes a day. Do not forget that fun helps you learn. With games, you feel happy and less tired of study. Another idea is to join a group online or in your town. Many groups meet to speak English. These groups are for all levels. There is no need to be afraid if you are a beginner. When you join, you listen to others and try to speak simple words. In a friendly group, you learn to ask questions. You may say, "How do you say this word?" and the friend will help you. This talk with friends is very good practice. In a group, you are not alone. Other people want to learn too, and that makes you feel brave. Sometimes, you might feel upset when you make a mistake. Do not worry about mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Every mistake is a chance to see what is wrong and to try again. When you speak or write, if you make a mistake, write it down and try to fix it later. Ask a friend or a teacher if you do not know. This way, you learn by repeating again and again. With time, you will make fewer mistakes. But even if you do not stop. Learning grows when you try and try. Another tip is to use a notebook for new words. Every day, when you see a new word, write it in your notebook with a picture if you can draw one. This notebook is a good friend that helps you remember words. Look at your notebook every day. Repeat the words with the sound of the language in your mind. Over time, you will have many words and you can use them to make sentences. If you write the words many times, you will see them in your mind and feel proud. Sometimes it helps to speak with a teacher. A teacher can help you with many ideas. The teacher can ask you to repeat words, show you simple grammar, and help you with mistakes. If you do not have a teacher, you can try to use free websites that show you short lessons. There are many free sites that have videos and stories in plain English. Watch these videos and repeat the words. This is a very good way to learn in a safe way. I also want to say that it is good to mix many things in your study. One day, you can listen to a song. The next day, you read a short story. On other days, you might talk with a friend. When you mix the things, you will not feel bored. Do not study the same thing every day. You can study different skills on different days. Some days are for listening and reading. Other days, you focus on speaking and writing. This mix makes your brain work in many ways. It makes your study exciting and fun. A very important idea is to make your study part of your day. Try to use English when you do daily things. When you go to the shop, you can think about English words like apple or bread. When you watch a movie, try to listen to the words. When you cook, think of the words for water, salt, or sugar. Even if you do not speak out loud, your mind is practicing. Over time, this little practice in real life helps you use English without even trying hard. Sometimes you will feel tired or lose your will to study. This is normal. When you feel that way, take a short break. It is good to rest. You can take a walk or listen to your favorite music. After a rest, come back to study for a few minutes. Do not feel bad for taking breaks. Breaks help you to feel fresh. Then, when you return to your study, you do it with a clear mind. Another idea is to set small goals for each week. For example, you might set a goal to learn 10 new words every week. Write these words down, and when you learn them, mark them. When you meet a goal, feel proud. A small treat can make you happy, like a cup of tea or a bit of time to do something fun. Rewards help you keep your study fun. They make you work with a happy heart. You can also try to speak with a friend who is also a beginner. 2 or 3 people can speak together and help each other. You can take turns to say simple sentences. You might start a chat online and talk with simple words. By doing this, you learn that you are not alone. Many friends study just like you. Sharing tips and words can help you all do better. Reading is also a fun way to see how English works. Try to find books with many pictures and short sentences. Look at the words and try to understand the big idea of the story. You may find books that have simple stories for children. These books are made for learners like you. When you read, if you see a word you do not know, ask a friend or look it up in a small dictionary. Today, there are many simple dictionaries that show pictures with words. Use them. This is a good way to grow your word list. Writing can be a fun hobby. You may keep a diary in English. Every day, write a few sentences about what you do. For example, write, I wake up in the morning. I have breakfast. I go to work. I learn some words in English. This practice helps you to write better over time. When you look at your diary after some time, you will see that you write more and your sentences are longer. This is a sign that you are growing and learning. Sometimes, it can help to write letters or emails to a friend. You can use simple words and short sentences. A letter might say, "Hello, how are you? I am learning English. I study every day and I feel happy because I learn new words." When you write like this, you practice a new form of communication that is also fun. Another idea is to listen to simple podcasts. A podcast is like a small radio show that you can play on your phone. Many podcasts use clear and slow speech. If you listen to these podcasts, you can hear many words. Sometimes, write down the words you hear and try to say them later. Do not worry if you do not understand everything. The more you listen, the more you will understand. It is also a good idea to watch short videos in English. Videos can show you the meaning of words with pictures. Many sites have videos that are made for learners. You can watch a video many times until you feel safe with the words. Sometimes, try to speak along with the video. This way, you learn the sound of the words and the flow of the sentence. When you use all these ideas, you work on all 4 skills. When you speak, you learn new sounds. When you read, you learn new words. When you write, you put your ideas in order. And when you listen, you learn how words sound in real life. All these skills work together. They help you learn slowly but surely. I know that learning a language is a long task. It takes time and care. 2 years is a long time, but if you learn a little each day, you will see a big change. Do not worry if some days feel slow. Each day is a new chance to learn more. Every day you study, you build a stone in your tower of English. With each stone, your tower grows higher. Soon, you will see your tower is very tall and strong. Let us review the simple ideas. Set a clear goal. Write your goal on paper. Look at it every day. This makes you remember why you study. Have a simple plan. Use a small time each day for listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Even 20 minutes a day is good. Try to do a bit each day. Listen every day. Listen to simple songs, talks, or podcasts. Do not worry if you do not understand all words. Each day your ear gets better. Speak without fear. Use simple words and short sentences. Say, "Hello, how are you?" or "I like coffee." Speak with a friend or to yourself. Every word helps you grow. Read simple books. Choose easy books with pictures. Read news that is simple or children's stories. Look at new words and write them down. Write a little bit every day. Keep a diary or write letters. Write your thoughts in short sentences. Over time, your writing will get better. Use fun tools. Use free apps, games, or videos that help you learn in a fun way. They make study more like play. Join a group or talk with a friend. Speaking with others who learn English helps you feel less alone. You can ask for help and share ideas. Take breaks when needed. It is okay to rest. When you feel tired, take a small break and then return to your study with fresh eyes. Celebrate small wins. When you learn 10 new words or speak with a friend, feel happy. Reward yourself with something small. This keeps your heart light. Practice every day. Even if it is just a little study, each day you add to your skills. Daily work builds a strong base for you. Be kind to yourself. Do not feel bad about mistakes. Every mistake teaches you something new. Each error is a step to learn more. When you follow these ideas every day, your English will grow. Over time, you will find it easier to speak, read, write, and listen. You will see that every little effort gives you more strength. Slowly, your words will flow, and your thoughts will come in English without much work. This is the way to learn a new language. A very important part of this study is to mix your lessons. One day, you might listen to a short talk and then read a small story. The next day, try to write about your day and speak a little bit with a friend. Changing your study makes it fun and helps you use different skills. It also gives you a break from one kind of work and makes your mind fresh for new ideas. Remember, every day you learn, you set a brick in your new language house. Do not worry if one day your house feels small. With time and work, your house will become tall and strong. One day you may even think in English without having to change words in your mind. That is the sign of success in learning. It is good to share your progress with friends or teachers. They can say, "Good job," and tell you how much you have grown. This praise helps you feel that you are on the right way. A friend might say, "Your English sounds better today," and that makes you happy. When you speak with someone, you also learn new words and ways to say things. This shows that learning is not only for you but for everyone. Let us now look at some extra tips that can help you when you study. Sometimes, you can use art to help you remember new words. Draw a small picture of an apple when you learn the word apple. Or draw a book when you learn the word book. Pictures help to store the meaning in your mind. This is a very simple but strong way to remember. When you see the picture, your mind will say the word, and you will remember it easily. Another tip is to sing simple songs in English. Many songs have clear and slow words. When you sing, your voice matches the music and the words. This helps you to hear the sound and learn the rhythm of English. Try to sing a chorus of a song. It may be la la la, or simple words like "I love to learn." Singing is fun and helps you practice speaking in a good way. You may also use videos that have captions. A caption is a small text on the screen with the words of the person speaking. Watching these videos with the text helps you see the words and hear them at the same time. Then, when you listen again, you will know more words. This way, your mind makes a connection between the word you see and the word you hear. When you practice with friends, do not worry about the perfect words. Say what you know. Then ask, how do I say this in English? Friends will help you. This is the best way to learn new ways to use words and to make sentences. Sometimes, you may ask, is this word right? And your friend can say, yes, or try this word. This help is very kind and makes your study easy. You can also use simple games to learn. There are many games on the phone or computer that ask you to match words with pictures. Play these games for a few minutes. They are not hard and are fun. Games help you learn without feeling stressed. It is a smart way to study and also feel happy. A very good habit is to talk to yourself in English. When you are at home or on your way to work, say simple phrases in your mind. You can say, I am going to work, or I like the sun. Talking with yourself is a small way to use English. It may sound strange at first, but it works very well. With time, you will notice that you think in English sometimes without even trying. Another idea is to listen to simple stories on the radio or on a podcast. Many stories are told in slow and clear English. You can listen and then try to tell the story in your own words. This activity helps you remember the story and practice your speaking. It is like a small exercise for your mind. Even if you do not have much time, try to use a few minutes to study. When you have 5 minutes, say a few words out loud or read a small sentence. When you have 10 minutes, try to write a short note in English. These small moments add up. They are like drops of water that fill a bucket. Every drop matters. Another important idea is to stay happy with your progress. Sometimes, you may see that you have learned many words and then feel proud. This pride gives you a boost to study more. You can keep a list of words that you learn. Each time you add a word to your list, you feel like you are growing. Look at the list after a week or a month and see all the new words. This is a very strong sign that your work is paying off. Do not worry about feeling slow. Every person learns at a different pace. Some people learn words faster, and some take time. This is okay. The important thing is that you study every day. Even if you learn 1 word a day, soon you will have many words. Every word is a friend that helps you to speak clearly. Over time, your word bank grows, and you can make longer sentences and have better talks. Sometimes, you might want to ask a teacher or a friend for more help. Find someone who is good in English. They can show you how to say things clearly. They can also tell you simple rules of the language. Listening to their advice is a good way to learn. Ask them simple questions like, how do I say, or what does this word mean? This is a very good habit. It helps you make fewer mistakes in your study. When you study, try to use the same word in different ways. For example, if you learn the word happy, try to say, I am happy, or I feel happy, or this makes me happy. Using a word many times helps you remember it. Do this with every new word you learn. This way, you will soon have a strong hold on words and can use them in your conversation. Also, you can make a small club with friends. Meet once or twice a week to chat in English. In the club, each person can say a few simple words or read a small piece of text. When you talk, listen to each other. This group talk is a fun way to practice. It also makes you feel that you are not alone in the journey. Many friends learn English, and you can share your tips, ask questions, and help each other. Sometimes, it is good to set a time to study. For example, you may study every day at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. A fixed time helps you remember and follow the study plan. When you have a routine, you do not lose time. Even on busy days, if you have a set time for study, you get a little chance to practice. In a few months, you see that this routine makes a big difference. When you are learning, it is good to change your method a little bit. Do not do the same study every day for too long. Mix it up. One day, you can use an app to learn words. The next day, you can read a simple text or listen to a podcast. Change your study so that your brain does not get bored. Boredom stops you from learning. New methods keep your mind open and happy. Another idea is to use simple post-it notes. Write a word on a small note and stick it on an object in your home. For example, stick a note with the word door on your door. When you see the note, say the word out loud. This way, you learn new words by seeing them every day. It is a fun method and is very simple. Sometimes, use an online dictionary that has simple definitions and pictures. If you do not understand a word, you can find it quickly. Look at the picture and read the simple meaning. This helps you to remember the word. Many online dictionaries are free and easy to use. Remember to look at your progress. Every week, see the new words you have learned. Check your list and say the words out loud. This review helps you to keep the words in your mind. It also makes you feel that you are getting better each day. There are many free tools on the internet for learning English. They are easy to use and help you in many ways. You can find simple games, videos, and quizzes. Use these tools to test your memory and to practice what you have learned. When you play these games, study feels like a fun game. You learn and smile at the same time. Remember that learning English is a big journey. It takes time. It takes patience. But each day, you take a step forward. There is no shortcut to learning a new language. It is the little steps every day that build a strong and bright future. Do not be afraid if you do not see fast results. Every word, every sentence, and every talk you have is progress. It is very good to ask many questions as you learn. When you meet someone who speaks English, ask, "How do you say this?" and "What is the word for that?" This simple action makes you use English in a real way. People often like to help a learner. You may be surprised at how many people are willing to share their words and tips. When you study, try not to worry about big and hard words. Use the words you know. There is no need for long sentences. Simple words can build strong communication. The goal is to speak and understand. Over time, you can learn more words, but do not rush. Take time to learn the simple words well. Simple words are the building blocks of a new language. Another very good tip is to focus on a few words each week. Do not try to learn many words at once. A small, careful study works much better. Learn 5 or 10 words each week. When you learn them, try to use them in speaking and writing. With each word you use, your language becomes stronger. It is like building a house with small, strong bricks. Also, do not be sad if you forget a word. This is normal. When you forget, try again. Use the word in different ways. Look at the word in your notebook and say it many times. Soon, your brain will hold the word tightly. Do not worry about forgetting sometimes. That is part of the learning. Each time you try again, you improve. Keep your study fun. Do not make learning a chore. If you have fun, you will want to learn more. Listen to music in English and sing along. Watch your favorite cartoons in English with simple words. Enjoy the process. When you are happy, your mind remembers more easily. Fun makes the work light. Sometimes, you can take a break from your study and do something you like in English. You may watch a short video, read a fun story, or chat with a friend. Then, when you return to your study, you will feel refreshed. A little break is not a loss. It is a chance to see your work as part of a great journey. In 2 years, if you study a little bit each day, you will see a big change. You will speak in English without much worry. You will read simple books and understand the story. You will write sentences and share your thoughts. And you will listen to clear English and get new words from it. All these will come slowly but surely. Every day, a little work will create a bright future in English. Remember, the key is to work slowly and steady. Do not worry if the words come slowly. Learning a new language is like planting a small seed. Each day, you water the seed a little. Soon, the seed grows into a big tree. This tree will give you shade and fruit in the form of knowledge and confidence. Each small word you learn is like a drop of water that makes the tree grow. As you learn, keep a good mind. Try to see every mistake as a friend that tells you how to do better next time. Listen to your inner voice that tells you, try again. Trust that every day you become a little better. Even if you feel lost sometimes, do not give up. Every time you study, every time you speak, you take another step on your path to English. That is how you grow. I hope you use these simple tips every day. Read this guide again when you need help. Try the ideas one by one. Mix listening, speaking, reading, and writing in your study time. Use tools like apps, videos, games, and online groups. And do all these with a kind heart and a calm mind. Learning English in 2 years is a journey that many people have taken. You are not alone. Others are on the same path as you. Share your ideas with friends. Ask questions. Help each other. Together, you can make the journey brighter and more fun. Always remember, even if you use only a few simple words, you are building your future. Simple words are strong when you use them every day. Your English story begins with one word at a time, one sentence at a time, one day at a time. With patience and care, you will see the big change. I know that sometimes the work feels long, but the important thing is that you do a little every day. Soon, you will see that your English is better and that you can speak with more ease. Do not worry about being slow. Every learner has a different pace. What matters is that you keep going. The simple path that you choose every day will lead you to speak English well. Take this guide and look at it whenever you need a reminder. Let the simple words fill your heart with hope. You can ask, how do I say this, and learn a new word every day. You can greet a friend with, good morning, and enjoy the smile on their face. Every simple phrase is a gift that you give to yourself. To sum up, here are the simple ideas again. Set a clear goal for why you learn English. Make a small study plan that you follow each day. Listen to simple songs and talks in English. Speak in short and clear sentences. Read easy books or stories every day. Write a few simple sentences in a diary. Use fun tools like games and apps. Join a group or talk with friends. Take a break when you feel tired. Celebrate each small win and each new word. Ask questions and learn from mistakes. Mix your study to keep it fun and exciting. Use each simple word as a step in your journey. Every day, when you learn a few words, you build a strong path for your future. It may take time, but it is a good path. In 2 years, many small steps make a long journey. As you practice every day, your voice in English will grow, your eyes will see more words, your hand will write better, and your ear will catch the sounds of the language. Learning English is a beautiful journey. It is not just a way to speak, but a way to connect with people all over the world. With every simple word you learn, you join a big family of people who love the language. You make new friends, travel to new places, and see new ideas. English will open many doors for you. All of this begins with small, simple steps. Remember that every time you say, "Good morning, how are you?" you are growing. Every new word is a step closer to your dream. Take your time and enjoy the process. Your heart is strong, and with care and practice, you will learn. Know that every day, your work becomes a part of who you are. Your voice, your thoughts, and your dreams begin in simple words. I hope that you will look at this guide and feel ready to work. Do not fear mistakes. Do not fear the long road. Every step is a bright sign of progress. Take this plan and fill your days with English. Speak, read, write, and listen each day. When you do this, in 2 years, you will look back and see the great change in your life. You will speak English clearly, with calm and joy. As you work on your study, remember that each word is precious. Each sentence you say or write is a reward of your effort. The journey is long, but every drop of water and every small seed becomes a big tree. Let your study be like a small song that you sing every day, a simple lullaby that comforts you and brings you hope. May your days be filled with easy words and clear sounds. May your mind remember the simple lessons and keep them safe. May you speak with confidence and listen with care. With each step, you build a world where English is a friend and a guide. I wish you a happy journey. Keep your spirit strong and your heart open. Use every day to grow your knowledge. With each simple tip, you make progress that is steady and sure. One day, you will speak, read, write, and listen with great ease. And at that day, you will see that your work was worth every small step. Thank you for reading these simple tips. May they guide you on your 2-year path to learning English. I hope that these ideas help you, and that you feel proud of every small word you learn. Remember, every day is a new chance to say, "I will learn English." And with a kind heart and steady work, you will reach your dream. Keep studying, keep smiling, and let your simple words build a bright future in English. Every day, in every small moment, you are learning and growing. Take each word as a gift, take each sentence as a victory, and take each day as a chance to build your future. Enjoy your journey. May every simple word light your way, and may your heart be full of hope. With care, love, and a steady plan, 2 years will soon bring you the English that you dream of. Believe in yourself, work with small steps every day, and soon you will speak English with joy and ease.